Hey everybody, Randy Solar here. Here's another lesson. This one is using a slightly alternate fingering for the A chord. So previously I'd gone over the A chord as the 1, 2, 3 fingering here in straight in a row. Now the unfortunate thing about that is sometimes people's hands are too large, or their fingertips, not really their hands, are too large to fit between, fit all three fingers between the second fret. So to remedy that, we're going to take, instead of using the first finger on the fourth string, second fret, the second finger on the third string, second fret, and the third finger on the second string, second fret, we're going to switch these a little bit. So I'm going to take this second finger and move it onto the fourth string, second fret. Then I'm going to take the first finger and move it slightly behind the second finger on the third string, second fret, and then last I'm going to take the third finger and move to the second string, second fret. So you notice it allows me to compact my fingers a little bit more. Here's the first one. If I switch these two around, what the easiest way to get the most out of this is move your second and your third finger as close as they can to the second fret, and then kind of tuck your first finger underneath on the third string. So second finger on the fourth string, second fret, first finger on the third string, second fret, third finger on the second string, second fret. And of course, as in the previous lesson, the normal A to the D, generally the thumb is going to be somewhere between the first and the second fret. It varies a little bit, on the neck as opposed to how big or small your hand is. So there's the A. Now, with this alternate fingering comes a slightly different way to switch to the D chord. The D chord, it actually makes switching to the D chord a little easier. All you're going to do to go from the A to the D is lift up your second finger, keep your first finger in place. As you're lifting up the second finger, you slide the third finger forward to the third fret on the second string, and then replace your second finger on the first string, second fret. So here's what that'll look like again. Here's the original alternate fingering A, lift up the second finger, slide the third finger forward, put the second finger on the first string. Again, just lift that up, slide these forward a little bit. So essentially the first and the third finger will never come off the string. They're just going to slide a little bit. And I didn't say to slide the first finger forward, but you're probably going to have to slide just a little bit as you're sliding the third finger, so that it's not too far back in the fret. So here it is again. Slow, lift up the second finger, slide those two forward. And then of course to go back from the D to the A, you're just going to do the opposite. So lift up the second finger, slide these two back, and then put the second finger on the fourth string, second fret. And then again, as far as practicing, same as before in the previous lesson, you're going to go super slow, 4 beats each, or strums, 3, switch, this is for a different angle here, switch. So make sure, switch. Go as slow as you need to not break the time. Again, as always, make sure your fingers are pressing down hard enough. Sometimes that will give you, if you're not, a little buzzy sound. Also make sure that your fingers are far enough this way, close to the frets. And then last but not least, the backs of your finger, make sure the back of your finger is not getting in the way. And that may include you having to move this second finger up a little bit that way. All right, so there you go. That's how you use the alternate fingering. This is for the A chord, that is. That's usually for people that have fingers that are a little bit larger than normal because they can't do this other normal voicing. All right, I'll see you next time. And as always, you can check out more lessons or info at randysolar.com. See ya.